YouTube, where do I start, guys? Where do I even begin? What is up? What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today's title and thumbnail is not clickbait, and it's a very unfortunate topic. Honestly, I've been gone for quite a minute, guys. A few months. I want to say 2 or 3. I'm not even sure exactly how long I've been gone. But I did want to come here and talk to you guys and make this video for my channel. My channel has been through a lot, y'all. I really try to make the most of things in my life. My aspirations and goals and dreams that I have, my desires, they run deep. But a lot of the times, at least what I'm finding is that through this journey, a lot of the times I'm hitting roadblocks, stopping me from doing this or preventing me from doing that, or it's procrastination or it's lack of motivation, just all type of random stuff, y'all. The main thing is, I feel like God is teaching me a lot of things, y'all. I just want to start off with that. Like I said, this video is not clickbait, none of that. It's not a fake video. The BMW 340i is gone, guys. I crashed. Got into an accident with the car. Moral of the story is there's a intersection near my house. I live by a lot of construction areas. I live by a lot of companies with industrial lots over here. So I'm talking about big rig 18-wheeler trucks carrying dirt, sand, rocks, paving companies, just a lot of stuff that is kind of surrounding. It's a lot of stuff that surrounds my neighborhood. So like I said, moral of the story, I was on my way to work one day. It had to be like a Sunday something morning. I don't even remember exactly, but I was on my way to work, literally chilling, not driving fast, not driving stupid, doing anything dumb. It's early morning, I'm heading to work, and I literally wasn't, I guess like you can say, I wasn't fully paying attention. The intersection by my house that I'm talking about, this light, it turns red hella fast, and it does it all the time. And I know this, but I wasn't paying attention this time around. I was going to go through the intersection. The light turned red hella fast. I didn't realize or pay attention to it, and I was still going to go through the intersection. At the time, another construction vehicle came through the intersection with also a trailer on the back. It was one of those construction vehicles, the dudes that get on the freeway and put all those cones out to close the lanes. It was one of those construction vehicles that holds a bunch of those cones. He has like a big open bed that holds all the cones, and then he also had a trailer attached to the back of the big construction truck. So like I said, the light turned red hella fast, went through, and once my light turned red, I do have the dash cam footage, guys. What can I say? It's my fault. I don't know what else to say. Here's the dash cam footage right here. And as you guys can see from that, his light was green, so I'm therefore at fault. Like I said, when I looked up, last thing I remember was my light was green. And I know how that light is. It turns red hella fast. I don't know if y'all ever have driven and experienced a traffic light like that. But if you can even see from where it is, he's going from one lot to another dirt lot. So literally it's just one road that goes from north to south, in the east and west directions on the intersection. Those are just lots. They're not even streets. It's just construction lots and dirt lots with big construction trucks. So he came out of one lot, came across the intersection of the road I was going through, and went into his. But like I said, his light was green, and I ended up seeing that my light was red at the last second after I remember it being green, and I tried to slam on my brakes and I couldn't stop in time. So as you can see here, I'll pop up a few pictures. A lot of front end damage happened. So it's really tragic, y'all. And I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat anything. It was my fault. It's just unfortunate, man. Damages with this shit, bro. Fuck. My engine looks like it's okay though, I'm not gonna lie. I'll rebuild this bitch myself. Oh, God, bro. Look at my my fucking front mount intake, bro. That radiator's done. This front crash bar is done. The hood's cooked. Both headlights. Everything else might be good though. Can't believe this shit, bro. B58 AJ down, bro. So many memories with this car already. So much money put into this car. It's fucking crazy. The car flashed before my eyes, man. When it originally happened, I wasn't worried about anything. The dude was trying to check and make sure I was okay. I was just so mad that the car was ruined. Like, I just knew, like, the feeling of an accident is just terrible. It's like, no way, I just got into an accident. That's all I could think about. And I got out the car, like, fucking yelling and shit. Yeah, man, I knew that the insurance was probably gonna total the shit. The car looked repairable to me. From what I could see, guys, the car didn't have any frame damage. Now, I know it looks bad. The front end looks bad. But you gotta remember, the back of his truck has gotta be pure steel, like a steel frame. Versus my BMW that's made of fiberglass, very thin aluminum in the front end, plastics in the front end, stuff like that. So that material all crushes very easily, so that's why the pictures look so bad. I literally started the car up and drove it out the intersection after that accident. Here's also a little bit of footage and video from, you know, what happened. As soon as it happened, I kind of recorded in the intersection, just waiting for the cops and everything to show up. Yeah, in my mind, guys, like I said, I thought the car was salvageable because it ran and drove, like I said. The check engine light wasn't on, no warnings, nothing on the dash. Like, even as bad as it looks, like, thing wasn't overheating when I drove it out. Like, it was fine. I really was thinking, like, oh yeah, I'll replace the hood, the front bumper, the headlights, the crash bar, my radiator, my front mount intake, and then maybe the side fender. And I noticed one of my wheels was bent on the right side. Other than that, I'm thinking, like, this is an easy fix. Like, the engine did not move at all. The engine was still perfectly fine in the engine mounts. It didn't get crushed or pushed back. The serpentine belt was fine. My charge pipes, the pulleys, everything was fine. It was really just that front crash bar, the bumpers, like I said, the headlight, the fenders on both sides, and the hood. I really didn't think the car was going to be, like, you know, completely cooked, but obviously that wouldn't be the case. It's a BMW. Not to mention, at the time, tariffs and all this stuff with Donald Trump and everything was going on. So it's like, my insurance ended up telling me it was going, I was looking at over $17,000 just to fix the car. And that's parts and stuff, not even including all the labor and, like, you know, so they totaled it out because they didn't think it was worth fixing. I did still owe money on the car to the bank. I financed that car. I was in the process of paying it off. Luckily for me, the car was appraised at a higher value than what I owed the bank for the loan. So the car's completely paid off. I don't have any debt from the car. I'm not still paying for the BMW. My insurance gave me a $25,000 check for that car. I paid the bank what I owed them, and I had a few thousand left over, you know, just for whatever, maybe to get a new car, whatever. I don't need, you know. It's been a minute now, so today is June 15th. That happened about 2 months ago, maybe 2.5 months ago. I'm not even sure what I did with the money, but I didn't blow it or do nothing stupid, y'all. But that is the short story of what happened to the car. Now I'm going to shift topics again and get back to what I was originally trying to say. This is all in a sequence of events, guys. As you guys know here on my channel, I'm very passionate about cars. Most of my channel has nothing but car content. You guys that have watched my videos and stick and continue to watch my videos, you guys should be aware and just know that, like, this is something I do take serious. This is something I do want to go far with and get successful with. I want to take it as far as I can possibly take it when it comes to this YouTube or content stuff that I'm doing. And that car was a big part of my journey, I would say. And to lose that car has really been hard on me. I'm gonna be so real. To me, it didn't even feel real. And you know what's crazy? To this day, I never even cried. It kind of was like that deep where I want to, but I still haven't. Like, I don't know. like I said, God has been teaching me a lot of things. I know everything happens for a reason, guys, but it just kind of felt like a roadblock, and it was like a real hard stoop for me to get over, because that car was nowhere near, the 340i was nowhere near being done. Like, I'm talking, you guys have seen what I've done with the car, from getting it delivered on a trailer from Florida, shipped all the way across the country here in Vegas, taking delivery of it. I'm talking about, I was working at Discount Tire at the time. I worked so hard for that car, bro. I remember how hard I worked for that car. I've never grinded so, and I'm talking about just literally working at Discount Tire, making $17 an hour, just grinding. I'm talking about 50 hours a week, doing overtime, doing my little side hustles, other streams of income, flipping stuff. Like, I'm doing everything. And I remember when I was finally able to walk in and buy that car. I walked in the bank, I walked in my credit union, told them what car I wanted, had good credit. I'm talking about probably like a 768 credit score at the time. Great credit. Walked in, told them I wanted a $28,000 car. They approved me, man. No money down, a good interest rate. So that was my first big accomplishment. Even though I had already had a Mercedes before that and paid that car off and stuff like that in less than a year, this 340i, in my mind, was the start of something great. It allowed me to really get a lot of what I have on this channel already. The BMW 340i was the reason I got my first 10,000. A video I did with the 340i where I installed my catless downpipe and tuned it. That video got over 10,000 views. Never in my life on any platform, Instagram, TikTok, definitely not YouTube. Never in my life have I ever hit 10,000 views. That car made me realize what is really possible. And I know how strong even the BMW community is. Like, I really had a platform to work with. Even from people around Vegas, I really did not know it, but people watch my videos. As small as my channel might look, people watch my videos. I'm the reason some people have got into different platforms, or some people, I've had over 4 or 5 different people around Vegas hit me up like, hey, I have a B58, or I have a car with the same engine as you. I saw your YouTube videos modding this. Can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? Or I saw your videos, bro. I bought a 340i. I bought a BMW, bro. We should do a video sometimes. Or, you know, just like, I've met so many people, so many good things have happened, so many connections have come from what that car brought me, that it's been a blessing. And to lose it, it's kind of, like I said, it's hurtful. My mind is scrambling. I should have been better off. I would have been better off if I wrote down some notes or something, but I'm literally just one take of this video and freestyling. This is something that I've been meaning to record and do, but I just haven't took the time to just even come on the channel. Like I said, it's been over 2.5 months since I actually crashed the car. I haven't hopped on YouTube. I didn't say nothing. I posted it on Instagram, and that was about it. Pretty much all my friends and family know about it, but it's just a sad thing, man. It's not right that, of course, I'm coming on here now on YouTube to y'all, and y'all are just now hearing about it so late. But honestly, everything comes with time, man. I'm finally making this video at least. But yeah, back to what I really think the whole point of this was. God is teaching me things. This is all a journey. Everything happens for a reason. I have been humbled in so many ways. I've heard so many different voices in my head. I've had so many different ideas and things I want to come true. I have so many different passions and just places I want to take my life to, that, you know, I'm not going to let this stop me. That's basically what I'm saying. You guys are probably not going to hear this. When this all happened, it all happened so quickly. So at the time, I didn't also tell y'all, I sold my Mercedes. I sold my Mercedes E350. That Mercedes that you guys have seen on the channel, if not, go back and watch my older videos. That Mercedes, I sold it in hopes of getting a C6 Grand Sport. That's what I've been planning this whole time. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on the channel, but that's the car that I have really fell in love with. I'm not going to quite put it there, but I'm pretty sure I like C6s and just C6s in specific. I'm pretty sure I like them more than BMWs. If you give me a C6 ZR1, I'll choose that over any car on the planet. Like literally, bro. But I fell in love with C6s even more in love. I always wanted a C6, but I really fell deeply in love with C6s. Even before that happened, before the crash happened, I was already planning on getting rid of my Mercedes and then going ahead and replacing the Mercedes with a C6 Corvette while also having the BMW 340i. Because I knew I only had a set goal for the BMW 340i. I wanted to take it to about 700 wheel horsepower, you know, go upgrade a turbo, full bolt horn, things like that, and just do full cosmetics. Maybe wrap it or fully paint correct it, and then, you know, just make it look as clean as possible. Front and rear M Sport bumpers, headlights, tail lights, you know, things like that. Just cosmetic wise, and then about 700 wheel horsepower. You know, big turbo, port injection, bigger air to water intercooler. That was my goal for the 340i. I was gonna have that 4-door, 700 wheel horsepower BMW 340i. That looks good, is luxurious, is comforting, and is also fast as hell. And it can handle pretty decently. It's not an M3 or nothing, but it can handle. And then I was going to have like as you guys can see, I only did roll racing with the BMW 340i. I really struggled to do digs with that car. It has an open differential. I was on Nitto NT555 G2s on an 18-inch tire. I probably would have had to go down to a 17-inch tire, get a limited slip differential from a M3, and then stronger axles and probably some type of Mickey Thompson just to be able to do digs, which is a decent amount of work. So with the 340i, I only ever did rolls. The C6 was going to replace the Mercedes, like I said, and that was going to be my first 1,000 wheel horsepower car. That was my plan for the channel, guys. But it just didn't end up happening that way. So like I said, I sold the 350, the Mercedes E350, and I was gonna replace it with the C6 and have the 340i at the same time. Ended up crashing the 340, of course, and now I had no car at all. Had already sold a Mercedes, now the BMW was crashed, so I had nothing. I was in a rush, and like I said, you guys are not gonna want to hear this, but I ended up getting a Tesla. I know. It wasn't the most ideal situation. I honestly got talked into it by one of the homies. Y'all know Christian. He went with me to a dealership. I was struggling. My mom was on my head. She's like, bro, you gotta get a car. I'm not about to keep taking you to work, and you gotta get places and do like, you gotta get a car. You gotta get something. And I'm trying to pull off a C6. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just go get the C6 right now. C6 Grand Sports are not easy to find. Not a manual 6-speed at that. Because I'm picky as well. I didn't want a convertible C6. Why would I want a convertible when they have Targa tops? You can remove the hard top. Why would I want a soft top convert? That's ill. I didn't want an automatic. The C6s came out in fucking, well, at least the Grand Sports. They came out from 2010 to 2013. That's pretty old now. We're in 2025. So, I mean, it's still a timeless car, but why would I want an automatic transmission from over 15 years ago? I wouldn't want that. I want a manual 6-speed so I can... Who doesn't want to bang gears in a C6, bro? Like, so I wanted one that was a removable Targa top, not a convertible. I wanted a 6-speed manual, and I also kind of wanted a certain color. I didn't want a basic black or a silver or a white. I wanted something vibrant. It could be blue, red, yellow's kind of pushing it. I love the Inferno orange. So I wanted something like that. And at the time, I couldn't find it. Couldn't find a C6 for that. And also I was struggling because I would have had to, once again, buy a car out of state. Around Vegas, there's no C6 Grand Sports just laying around. There's a couple in Cali, but even those are either some dude already built it and the build is probably shit. I don't know who tuned it. I don't know who put that Pro Charger on there. I don't know if that's the right cam that should be in the motor. I don't know if the LS got rod bearings on the way out. Like, I wanted a stock car that hasn't been touched and that had those options. And that was very hard to find anywhere around me. Even Arizona, stuff like that. If it was, dudes wanted 40. My budget for the car as well, I'm not rich. I couldn't go over like 38,000. And that's right at the baseline of where like C6 Grand Sports or Z06. You'd be lucky to find a Z06 for 38. Z06 is bottom line be at 40K. I was either thinking like a Z06 or a Grand Sport, and Grand Sports are right at 38 or higher. So that's my budget, and I'm trying to find what I want. somewhere close and get it here and make it happen, all while trying to do that within the span of a week because I still have a job I gotta get to. My mother also has a job. She can't keep taking me everywhere. It's just like I had nothing. So I didn't have an extra car, nothing like that. I'm used to having 2 cars. And I didn't have nothing when I crashed the BMW. So I wasn't able to pull off the C6. So like I said, I went with Christian one day. I got a lot of friends, a lot of connections. That's why I'm also thankful. Shout out to Nico, I guess. I mean, shout out to him, but also F him if I'm being real. He sold me a Tesla. He made it happen. Let's just say that. He made the deal happen for me. I got a little bit of a rebate because it's an electric vehicle. I didn't have nothing else to get in. And in my mind, I was thinking, if I can't get the C6 Grand Sport right now, or a F80 M3, what can I get that I'll be satisfied with, or at least can, or what else can I get that I can feel like it's still on the same level while also having it hold its value because I know I want to get rid of it ASAP for the C6 or something else. So I came across the Tesla. I was told Teslas, yeah, they're holding their value. They're pretty good. Not only that, they're efficient. You save money. You don't have to fill up on gas. Electric stuff is a lot more cost efficient. Tesla insurance is very, very, very cheap. I'm 20 years old. I'm the only one on my policy for the Tesla. And I only pay $150 a month with accident history. I got tickets and all. I got tickets I'm paying and stuff that they could probably see. The insurance, they pay attention to all of that. That stuff affects your insurance rates. So for me to have $150 a month insurance from Tesla, you can't beat that. Then Cardinal's not that bad. It's like $680. They ended up selling me a Tesla Model 3, 2023 with 10K miles on it. And I pay like $31,000 for the car. It's red, it has white interior. Here's all the stuff on the screen for that. But yeah, guys, that's basically like, that's why I got into the Tesla. It was just there. It was convenient at the time. Come to find out, Elon Musk is all these politics, him and Donald Trump arguing and fighting, Elon Musk doing this Nazi stuff and all this bad stuff. It's crashing the value of Tesla stock and the value of my car. So now, like, it's a highly depreciating asset. Like, it's not even an asset. It's just a depreciating car. Like, as of now, I bought that Tesla for $31,000, and in the real world market, if I was to trade it in right now or sell it to a dealership or give it to CarMax and see what I could get for it, the maximum amount of money I can get at my current mileage, like I said, it's a 2023 Model 3. It's rear wheel drive. It's not the performance. It's not the dual motor. It's just a 2023 Model 3 rear wheel drive. It has about 12,000 miles on it since I've been driving it. It's only worth about $23,000. About a month ago, I bought it for $31,000. That's how it tanked that bad. It's not worth what I bought it for. And it's not terrible, but it's definitely low. Like, that's negative equity. You're upside down. I'm upside down in a loan if we're being technical. And I'm a smart dude, so I just, at the time, I rushed into that. I didn't have nothing, like I said. So that's my situation now. That's my explanation if you guys are wondering, why the fuck would you get a Tesla? How the hell did you go from a BMW, modding cars, doing this, going to car meets, to driving a Tesla? This is how life changes. I also didn't mention this, but I cut my hair. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm like crazy or nothing. I'm not crazy, but mentally I was getting overwhelmed from everything that was happening. The hair has nothing to really do with it either. I always wanted to cut my hair recently. I've been thinking about it. Way before any of this accident stuff happened with the BMW, I was like asking my friends and stuff, should I cut my hair? Should I go back to waves? I had waves in high school, y'all. So, and it's been about 4 or 5 years since I had short hair like this. I forgot what I even looked like this. So, I always had long hair, kept my hair growed out, either kept it in like a fro type look, or I always got twists or braids or something like that. So now I'm going back to waves, man. The BMW is gone. It's on Copart as we speak. It's literally up for auction as we speak, which is the sad part because I knew that was going to happen. And I also even went through a process where I fought with my insurance. Like, they were telling me, oh, we don't know for sure if you're going to be able to. Because I'm like, I know y'all totaled out the car. I know I crashed it and whatnot. But I want my car. I love that car. That BMW is everything to me, bro. I hear y'all telling me the car is going to cost $17,000 to fix. It's not worth it, so y'all are going to total it out. But I'm like, fuck that. I do this car stuff for a living. Quite literally, outside of YouTube. I'm a mechanic. I work for Valvoline. I work for discount tire. I've also worked for Tesla. I've worked at power sports dealerships on all types of motorcycles, and like I just graduated from trade school for automotive. Like this is my actual career path. Cars is my actual career path. So I went to school for cars. You know what I'm saying? My dad was a mechanic, a literal mechanic. Like it's in my blood, bro. I'm from Detroit, the Motor City. Like, you know, so regardless of what the insurance was telling me at the time, I'm like, yo, fuck that. I know y'all saying it's gonna cost this much, but I know my ability, I know my resources and connections, and I know my car. I want my car. I'm gonna fix that bitch myself. After longer thought process, that was obviously just pure attachment to the car. It wouldn't have been smart to even keep the car or try to fix it. It would have been smart to buy the car, maybe part it out. Just remove the trans, remove the engine, sell that separately. There's all type of stuff on that car. The wheels and tires alone, about $2,000. The interior could definitely be sold, like that peanut butter interior. Like, you know, a lot of stuff on the BMW is pretty valuable. So I mean, I could have sold a lot of stuff in that car and just completely stripped it down and partied it out. But that kind of would have hurt even more, and that would have been tough for me to do too because of what I put into that, and just to strip it down and sell it in different parts. Like, I don't know. And then I think it's also some legal stuff to that. Like, you need a dismantler's license. You can't just do stuff like that. And like, if that car is salvaged or whatever, or this engine belongs to a certain VIN number, and I just sell it and don't like legally, I don't think that's the right way to go about things. I don't know, but I know I don't want to make it seem like I'm a chop shop or some shit. But that's why I ended up, like I said, I was fighting the insurance on keeping the car. But I just ended up letting them have it and taking the full check. Because also, if I would have kept the car, they would have took money out of the check that they were going to give me for the value of the car. They would have took the salvage price. I think they told me when the car was, like I said, they gave me a check for about $25K for the entire car. But if I would have kept the car, they still would have paid me, but I only would have got about $14,000. Because something about the car salvage price is $6,000 or $9,000, somewhere in between there. So they would have took that money out of the check because that's a salvage price that, of course, they're paying me out for it. So they're on the losing end, and they need their salvage price. They need some money back for it, which is the salvage price of the vehicle. So they would have took that out the check. I would have been left with a less amount, but I still would have had the car that I could have parted out. But like I said, it just wasn't worth it. That's just a bunch of shit I don't need to get into. I just needed to focus on getting another car, moving on. Sometimes you just gotta move on. Change is inevitable. That's the most hardest thing to accept, but that's just the way it is, y'all. So yeah, fought the insurance on that and shit like that, and that's where I am right now. So yeah, I have the Tesla. Like I said, I don't want to yet reveal exactly what I'm planning to do. I'm definitely trying to get into, like I said, one of those two cars that I explained earlier. Either a BMW F80 M3 or that C6 Corvette Grand Sport. Like, I'm not interested in nothing else right now. Nothing else. Nothing else comes to mind, bro. Those are the two cars I want. So, I mean, yeah. That's what happened, guys. That's why the BMW will no longer be on the channel. It all happened. It was such a short run, bro. But everything happens for a reason, man. That car had so much left in it. Could have put a big turbo. I never even got a custom tune. I should really, in this video, make a montage of all the cars that I put a beating on. Like, I whooped some cars that should have never lost to me. I was really repping for the B58. Like, bro, RIP, one stock F30, bro. Like, I really could have took that shit even farther than I already had it, bro. But the B58 is such a beautiful platform. I eventually want to get another B58. I don't know what car that'll be in. A Supra would be nice, but like, if I have a C6 already, I don't feel like there's another need for another coupe, another rear-wheel drive coupe. I don't think it's worth it. Because, like I said, I don't have money to blow yet, unless I just randomly get 1 million followers and start getting hella views or some shit. Like, I'm not even monetized yet, so that is one of my goals on my life. I'm going to be back. I'm posting. I'm serious, and I'm going to be back. I'm posting. But I am ready for the future, guys. I'm ready for the finer things in life, man. I've really sat down, and like I said, I don't know if you guys know this about me. I don't know if I've expressed it enough in any of my videos, but my faith is a real thing. I don't play about my faith, at least not anymore, bro. God has done some real things. I'm a Christian. I'm a child of God. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I also think that I'm on a path that not many people could walk, and that's I swear I'm not just talking on my ass. This is something that's down in my heart, bro. This is something that I think about every day. This is something I walk around with the weight on my shoulders every day. The stuff that happens to me happens because I'm going through a learning experience. I'm being transformed into something better, and I have a higher purpose. I really believe that with every being in my body. Like, I believe that. So sometimes I gotta roll with the punches, bro. When I pray, I ask God for correction in my life. I ask God to keep me on the right path. I ask God to push me to be the person I need to be. I ask God to do the things He needs to do to transform me into what He wants me to be. So when you ask those things, you gotta be prepared for those things, however they come, or however the journey comes. So that's where I'm at right now, y'all. I really hope y'all can hear what I'm saying, take this stuff serious. This is like a real thing for me. Like, this is more than just cars at this point. This is the start of something better. I can truly say that. I want to sit down and really be honest with y'all about how I feel, where I think my life's headed, where this channel is headed, my goals. I want y'all to be a part of it, bro. And not even that. I could be talking to my future self. I could be talking to my family. I could be talking to my kids. I could be talking to somebody who has a similar, similar desires as me. I could be talking to somebody who wants to be just like me or be better or just as good as what I'm doing. And like, you never know, bro. So this is just documentation. Maybe when I'm 30 and I got a family, me and my kids can sit back and watch this and say, damn, like, Dad, you really crashed that car and then your life only went up from there. Like, it was bad at the time, but you just never know. But I think I do want to put like a little video together of all the major things I've done with the BMW. That's pretty much it, y'all. I think I'm gonna end off this video, man. Please like, comment, subscribe, stick with me, man. I know I say I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stay consistent, but I'm telling you, this time around, this is different, bro, and it really means something to me. Like I said, I've been through a lot. Y'all don't even know the half of it. Y'all really don't know what somebody can go through in life behind a camera or in general. It may not look like it. You may not see it from the outside because y'all only see what I let y'all see at the end of the day, right? That goes with anybody else, anybody on the internet. You only see what they let you see. As much as you see people on Instagram flexing, doing this and that, they struggling, they capping, that stuff is fake. You just never know. But I have been going through a lot of stuff recently. But it's nothing that I can't handle because I got God, like I said. Y'all boys, stay strong, stay connected to God. Do whatever you gotta do to take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself, bro. That's all I can say. And yeah, hopefully I can motivate and inspire some people. I truly love y'all boys, man. RIP to BMW 340i, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, man. I don't have nothing else to say, bro. Y'all stay tuned. I'm posting another video of a car meet. This is gonna be the first vlog I'm posting that I'm back now. I'm back and I'm better. I'm a little bit better. Trying to stay grounded, do my thing, but y'all, I love y'all, man. Please, please, please subscribe to the channel. I will see y'all, man. I'm out.
The biggest, yeah. Double R, very business. Double R, yeah. Very business. Boss, very business. Open up my fucking Billy Big Tiger.
Previously on Ready to Die.
Listen to it one more time.
Damn, shit really crazy. Shit really I'm really going on for a nigga, but y'all listen to me real quick. Let's do it. Shawty no rich. I been getting all these men, that's why I'm staying out the mix. I'm the one that created all these flows, I'm the one that started this. The fuck, I caught my phone and now I started this. show some. Catch a op and I spot all blow some. Bright inside nigga, you don't know nothing. Nigga keep on saying he outside, come through that, these niggas ain't know nothing. Nigga tell them boys just let me know something before I fucking blow some. Used to tell them boys just let me know something before I fucking blow some. Like on Vine. I'm the one that really created shit, but I'm just having fun. You the type to live out high school popular, you ain't having fun. Nigga always talking crazy, but he wasn't having. Shawty no rings. I been getting all these men, I'm staying out the mix. I'm the one that created all these flows, I'm the one that started this. With a fortune, I caught my phone, and then I started this. Let me show some, catch out and I spot all blow some. Bright inside nigga, you don't know nothing. Nigga keep on saying. Crazy, I like shit really good. Y'all listen to me real quick. Yeah, little shawty no rich. I been getting all these men, I swear I'm staying out the mix. I'm the one that created all these flows, I'm the one that started this. With a fortune, I caught my phone, and then I started this. Let me show some, catch a op and I spot all blow some. Bright inside nigga, you don't know nothing. Nigga keep on saying he outside, come through that, these niggas ain't know nothing. Nigga tell them boys just let me know something before I fucking blow some. Used to tell them boys just let me know something before I fucking blow some. Like on Vine. I'm the one that really created shit, but I'm just having fun. You the type to live out high school popular, you ain't having fun. Nigga always talking crazy, but he wasn't having guns. You ain't gotta have a gun. West side is the best side, it's going on.
This bitch feel crazy.
He tell me to chill.
That shit feel crazy, bro.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
fucking nasty, bro.
Sinner, who's probably gonna sin again. Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Hey, current.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. 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 Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Oh yeah. You way faster now, bro. And this is just downpipe tune.
Oh my god. A little bit of brake boost right there.
That's insane.
Right.
Good.
Yeah.
Feel that torque?
Yeah. It's so much stronger.